Hi, and welcome to NavaFit. I'm Tracy Warfield, certified yoga instructor, and we're going to work in a hip opening series. So our hips, some say this is an area where we can hold stress and anxiety and perhaps fear. And then in terms of the anatomy, the hips are what help to keep our agility in our lower back and our back body and our legs. So we need some space there. So we'll start at the top of our mat, standing with our toes touching, heels slightly apart, arms alongside the body in our mountain pose. Closing our eyes as we start always in stillness, finding a nice tall spine. Wrap the shoulders away from the ears, send the heart towards the chin towards the heart. And now we breathe, because more than likely you've stopped a few times today, this morning, this afternoon, this evening. Breathe. Feel the belly rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Belly rises and belly falls. Taking one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. This is where you set your intention, your dedication for your practice, your reason to show up on the mat. When you're ready, you'll send the arms alongside the body. Open your eyes, put a smile on your face. Send the arms up over your ears. Reaching up, looking up, yeah. As you exhale, swan dive. It's a forward fold right over those legs. Empty the belly onto the thighs, hands alongside your toes. Let your head go. Inhale here, look up halfway. You're breathing today in and out through the nose. As you exhale, bowing in deeper. Bending your knees, stepping your right leg back for our low runner's lunge. So we're already playing in the hips just a bit. As you exhale, planting your hands, slip the hips back and up for downward facing dog. Feet are hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart, and then begin to soften through both knees as you shake it out through the left hip and the right and the left and the right. Keep going here, right? Keep bowing the heart towards those knees as you do so, shaking it out through those hips. Maybe even releasing the neck a bit as you do so. Breathing in and breathing out. Here we go. Let's do some yoga. Take your next inhale. Send the right leg into the sky. So you're looking right here for closed hips. That's fine. Just flex those toes. Let your head go. The toes point towards the earth and you draw up and out. Take your next inhale. Keep the leg nice and strong and straight. You'll begin to open the right hip on top of the left. So it takes some strength here, and I want you to use your belly. Let your head go. Yeah, breathing into this. The leg is strong and straight. Keep drawing the belly up and in to support you here. Gorgeous. Now where you are, just go ahead and bend that knee. Send that knee towards the sky. Flex your toes. Keep drawing away. And what about that left leg? Keep firing it up. The heel reaches towards the ground. Nice. Take your next inhale. Square your hips. Straighten that leg. And then you're going to look between your thumbs. Empty the belly. Step that foot all the way through. The knee on top of the ankle. Crown of the head reaches forward. Then drop that back knee to the earth. So maybe you'll take some extra padding underneath this knee. A towel. Double your mat. Take the inhale. Send the arms up alongside your ears. This is our crescent moon. So we're focusing more so on the hips, not so much the knee. Can you send the hips forward, particularly the left hip in this case? Send the right hip back, and then you've got to reach your back up and over that beach ball. Put a smile on your face and you breathe. We've got a few breaths, so you'll stay here 5 to 8 breaths, whatever feels good. You might even close your eyes. Keep sending the inner thighs together, send the hips forward. Big inhales and bigger exhales. Draw the shoulders away from your ears, fire up. Breathe, find ease. Big inhales, bigger exhales. Every exhale an opportunity to let go. As you exhale, hands will come down to frame the front foot. Untuck the back knee on your inhale. As you exhale, step the left foot up to meet the right. You'll be in a nice deep forward fold. Soft knees are okay with me. Begin to slowly roll yourself up to stand. Send the inner thighs together. What about the breath? What about the smile? Chin into chest until the very last moment. This is not a race. Take an inhale. Send the arms up one more time, yeah? I like this. Drop the shoulders away. As you exhale, swan dive, empty the belly. Forward fold, right over those hips again. So I like it when the hip creases draw back and up. Tip into your toes, let your head go. Hamstrings are lengthening here. Inhale here to look up halfway. Flat back, hands to your shins or to the earth. That L shape, please. As you exhale, fold in. Nice. Bending your knees, sending your left leg back. This is your low lunge. As you exhale, send it back for downward facing dog. Hips are high. Breathing in and breathing out. You've got just a few breaths right here. Big inhales and bigger exhales. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep sending the toes towards the sky, dropping shoulders away from your ears. Let your head go, let your neck be long, and you breathe. When you're ready, you'll send that left leg into the sky. Flex those toes. Again, height, not so much. I really want you to square your hips to begin. Flex those toes, let your head go, and breathe. Nice. And then when you're ready, maybe the leg draws a bit higher. As you spiral open the left hip, the belly draws deep into the spine. You draw up and out of those shoulders, and you breathe. Big inhales, bigger exhales right here. Bend your knee, open that hip just a little bit more. Yogis and yoginis, welcome to it. Drag your navel in towards your spine and breathe. Big inhales and bigger exhales. So strong, so much ease. You'll square your hips, straighten the leg, look between your thumbs. Here we go. Empty the belly, step it all the way through. This is your low lunge. Drop your back knee to the earth. I want you to take your time here. Send the arms up alongside your ears. Now set this up, right? Keep slipping the hips forward, not so much that knee. I like my knee to stay right on top of my ankle. And I breathe. Big inhales, bigger exhales. You've got 5 to 8 breaths, perhaps, right? Maybe you stay a bit longer. This is your yoga. You're sharing it with me. Thank you so much. Breathing in and breathing out. Big inhales, bigger exhales. If the jaw gets tired, if the head gets tired, you look down, that's all. Breathe. Big inhales and bigger exhales. Nice. As you exhale, your hands will come down, frame the front foot. Untuck the back knee. And then take another exhale to step the right foot up to meet. Forward fold, yeah? Take an inhale, slowly begin to roll yourself up to stand. Squeeze those inner thighs, drop the shoulders away. Coming right back into that mountain pose, standing tall at the top of your mat. Inhale here, send the arms up, reach up and out. Fire it up, yogis. As you exhale, swan dive. Forward fold, right over those legs. Again, empty the belly, hips high. Inhale here, look up halfway. Heart is forward. We're building a little heat here. That's okay too. As you exhale, bowing in, bend the knees. Step your right leg back. This is our low lunge. Nice. Now we're going to rise up to high lunge. So send the arms up alongside your ears. Right, the knee is off the ground. You can always drop the knee right back into that low lunge, yeah? So here I want you to sit a little deeper, maybe dip that back knee, and then as you exhale, extend the right heel towards the back of the room. Send the hips forward. This is a beautiful pose for those hips. Breathe. You've got a few breaths right here. So see if you can fire up, spiral the inner thighs towards each other, and breathe. Keep reaching up and out of you. Yeah, yogis. Big inhales and bigger exhales. Breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. So strong. As you exhale, hands will come down, frame the front foot. You'll step back to your downward facing dog. Send your hips high. Breathing in and breathing out. We'll take a vinyasa here to clean the slate. Rise high up onto your tiptoes and then breathe forward. It's a plank pose. Drag the navel in, crown of the head reaches. As you exhale, you'll drop your knees, chest and chin, or if you have, chaturanga, elbows in one straight line to the ground. Inhaling here to baby cobra, or maybe you lift the thighs off the earth for your upward facing dog. Exhale, you roll over the toes or tuck them. Downward facing dog, send the hips high and breathe. Big inhales and bigger exhales. Nice. Let's keep going with this hip opening palooza. I love it. Send the right leg into the sky. This is an inhale, so now you're getting more space. Begin to open that hip. Flex the toes and breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice. Bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe here you take a peek under the right armpit. Now you've got to stay strong, no collapsing into the shoulders. Gorgeous. Square your hips, straighten the legs. Send that foot through for a low lunge. You've got to empty the belly right here. Take an next inhale, plant the back foot to the earth. That's your foundation. Send the left arm up, bend around. This is your warrior two. Sit right into it. Put a smile. You're fierce. Breathing in and breathing out. You've got a few breaths. So this is a beautiful hip opener, strong warrior pose. Keep spiraling the inner thighs out, away from each other, right? And then unclench those toes. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. 5 to 8 breaths. Big inhales and bigger exhales. Maybe you close your eyes and you see it, right? You, your life, amazing. Breathe. Big inhales and bigger exhales. Keep breathing. Send the core body strong and long. Send the hips a little bit deeper. Send that knee over the pinky toe. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice. I like it. As you exhale, circle your hands down. Frame the front foot. Nicely done. Tuck the back toes. Step the left foot up to meet the right. You're right back in that forward fold. Inhale here, roll yourself all the way up to stand. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Mountain posing, yeah. Arms alongside, take an inhale. Send the arms up, we're breathing. Press the palms this time. This is our high prayer. So a little back bend with a little hip opener here. As you exhale, lift up and out over that beach ball again. Breathing in and breathing out. Big inhales and bigger exhales. Breathe, yogis. Inhale, rise all the way up. As you exhale, send that prayer through your heart center. Forward fold. Right into it. Beautiful. Belly to thighs. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale to bow in. Bend your knees. You're going to step the right leg back. This is our low lunge. I want you to stay right here, yeah? And then from here, just tiptoe the left toes over towards the left fingertips. Walk the left hand to the inside. Now you're always welcome here to drop the back knee, right? This is intense. I understand. I get it. I practice too. Keep sending the right heel towards the back of the room. This is your lizard pose. So variations here are to drop the knee to the earth, or maybe you're feeling pretty good. You can drop the knee and come down onto your forearms, yeah? Or maybe the breath is guiding you to lift the back knee. Send that heel towards the back of your mat and breathe. There's no stress. It's just all about the hips. So breathe. Big inhales and bigger exhales. You can drop your head. Find some stillness. 5 to 8 breaths. Lizard pose. Again, you can always work between dropping the knee and lifting it, right? Or maybe coming up onto your hands from your forearms. Breathing in and breathing out. Here we go. Final expression of the pose. Find it. Nice. When you're ready, come on up onto your hands. Take your time, yogis. This is a practice of patience. Frame the front foot and then send that leg back. This is downward facing dog. Breathe. Big inhales and bigger exhales. It's time for our vinyasa to clear the slate. So drag the belly in, rise high up onto your toes. Breathe forward, plank pose. As you exhale, again, it's either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Elbows come in. And then from here, you'll lift up to your upward facing dog. Slide the heart up. Find the back bend. Yeah, the pelvis drops. And then see if you can drag your heart forward as you exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Take 5 deep breaths, maybe a big inhale. And then there's a out of the mouth. Let it go. Breathe. Big inhales and bigger exhales. Downward facing dog, this gorgeous inversion. It's a resting pose. I said it. So see if you can find ease. Big inhales and bigger exhales. Nice. It's time for the left side. That's great news. Send the left leg into the sky. Breathe here. Flex the toes. Maybe you find a little bit more space. Open the hip. Take a ride, yeah? See if you can draw the belly up and in to help you here. And then when you're ready, bend the knee. The hip opens just a bit more. I understand. Now, if you're collapsing into the shoulders, it pretty much bites. So you've got to draw up and out of you, and then maybe take a gaze underneath that left armpit. Yeah, stay strong. Keep firing it up. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice. Square your hips, straighten the leg. You'll look between your thumbs first, see where you're going, and then step that foot lightly there. Low lunge. Flatten through the back foot. Here we go. Inhale to send the right arm up and around. You're in warrior two. This side, breathe. So sit into this, right? The right hip opens. You're looking over the left fingertips. The belly draws up and in, shoulders drip away, and you breathe. Yeah, where's the breath? See if you can find it. Unclench those toes, knee over pinky toe, close your eyes. 5 breaths right here, breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. There's an ease in this practice. It comes with the strength. Find it, right? Seek it. Big inhales and bigger exhales. Nice, open your eyes as you exhale, circle the hands down. Frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes under, yes? And then step the right foot up to meet. Forward fold at the top of your mat. You'll slowly begin to roll yourself up. Take your time, here we go. Coming to stand in that mountain pose again. This beautiful practice of yoga, coming back to your intention, your dedication. Take an inhale, send the arms up. Oh, you gotta love yoga. Press the palms together, find a high prayer. Lift up and over yourself, send the hips forward as you find a nice back bend. This is a double whammy. You get the hip opener and the back bend. Gotta love it. Inhale, stand all the way up. As you exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold right into you. Gorgeous. Inhaling here, look up halfway. This is a flat back, nice. As you exhale, bowing in, beautiful. Bend the knees, step your left leg back. This is our low lunge, nice. So you're gonna tiptoe the right toes over towards the right foot, over towards the right hand. We're walking into our lizard pose, both hands to the inside of that foot. So take your variation. This is your practice. You keep the knee up, or maybe the knee is down, right? Maybe if the knee is down, you're still feeling good. You come down onto those forearms. I want you to send the right knee in towards the body. And then maybe you draw that knee back off the earth again. Fire up through the belly, right? And then notice the left hip, right? The long-legged hip. See if you can drag that hip up a little bit, right? No collapsing allowed. Let your head go. You've got a few breaths. Go inside. It's a good place. Breathe. Big inhales and bigger exhales. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel the belly rise. Feel the belly fall. Big inhales and bigger exhales. Nice. Wherever you are, walk your hands. Walk onto your hands. Take your time. You're going to frame that front foot. And then step it back. It'll be your plank pose. Nice. Downward facing dog. Why not? We'll play. Big inhales, bigger exhales. Now's the time for a vinyasa. Cleaning the slate. Rise high up onto your toes. Breathe forward. Plank pose. As you exhale, it's either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Elbows in. Inhaling to your baby cobra or your upward facing dog, whatever feels good. This practice should. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips high. Breathe, yogis. Big inhale, open your mouth, sigh it out. Ah. Yeah. Breathe in and breathe out. As you exhale, drop to your knees. Your knees will draw as wide as your mat. Your toes will touch. This is a wide knee child's pose. Delicious, amazing. Let your head go. And breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling the belly rise and fall. Breathing into your amazing, amazing life. Big inhales and bigger exhales. Nice. When you're ready, You'll look forward, plant the hands, walk the knees underneath the hips, rise up onto all fours. Tuck your toes. It's downward facing dog yogi. Send the hips high, beautiful. Breathing in and breathing out. Send the right leg into the sky. Yeah, hip opening rocks, I'm here to tell you. Bend the knee, open the hip. We're setting ourselves up for our pigeon pose. So you're gonna draw that knee, right, towards the right wrist. So there's variations of this pose. We're coming into a full variation. The knee is towards the right wrist, yes. The ankle is and the heel are drawn in towards the pelvis. The back toes can stay tucked, right? Walk your hands alongside and then see if you can ease that left hip forward. Nice. I like a flexed front foot. And then maybe you can untuck those toes. The back leg is long. Open your heart. As you exhale, begin to crawl yourself forward. Slip that left hip with you. And then come to lie down. You've got 5 to 8 breaths. This is pigeon pose. You might feel a little something, so don't get scared. Stay and breathe. Let it go. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. Hear the body breathe and feel what you feel. And slowly begin to walk your hands back in towards your body. Take your time. Maybe the chin is the last to come up, and then roll over onto your right hip. Take your time again. You're going to swim the left leg around. Keep the right knee bent, and then just step the left foot to the outside of the right thigh. So let your head go. And then come on back to center just enough so that you can unravel. Cross your legs. You'll roll over your knees onto your hands and your knees and find your way back to that downward facing dog. So take your time, spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes, lift your hips. We get to do pigeon on the left side. I like to say you're welcome for that, yeah? When you're ready, you'll send the left leg into the sky. Open that hip up and then bend the knee. I like the knee to draw higher towards the sky so you're up and out, no collapsing allowed. And then when you're ready, it's the left knee towards the left wrist. Flex the toes, set yourself up, yeah? So the back leg is long. Drag the right hip forward this time. Open your heart, and then when you're ready, maybe you untuck the back toes. Take a big inhale, and then slide your heart forward. Drag that right hip with you. It's got to come for the ride. Feel what you feel, right? Maybe you take a cushion underneath your forehead, or maybe you walk the arms long. There's many variations of pigeon pose. This is an extended version, so take your time, go with ease. Maybe even taking padding underneath your hips, a block, a towel, something that gives it a little bit more ease and opening up. And you breathe, inhaling and exhaling, right? Feel what you feel. Again, we hold so much in our hips. Some say we carry the weight of the world. So see if you can find some space. Breathe into that place of discomfort, right? Whatever ails you. See if you can send breath there and lightness there. Take a few breaths right here. Feel what you feel and breathe. Your next breath, you'll begin to walk yourself up. Take your time. Yeah, easy breezy breath. Chin into chest, rolling over onto the left hip, send the right leg around. So you're gonna stamp that right foot to the outside of the left thigh. So let it go here, gorgeous. And then instead of coming back through downward facing dog, you're just gonna unravel those legs. Catch the soles of the feet together, yeah. This is Baddha Konasana. So I like to send my hands behind me, send the hips towards the heels. Knees are wide. This is intense. I like to take a rock from side to side. It feels good to me, right? Take your time. And then you're going to catch the outer edges of your feet. Maybe even grab the big toes in yogi toe lock. First 2 fingers and the thumb if that feels good. Open the feet like a book a little bit. Draw the elbows back. You're already feeling this, I know. Take a big inhale. Send the heart towards the sky. As you exhale, I like a round here. So round in. I like the elbows, the arms into the hip creases. The knees draw down. Let gravity do a lot of the work here, yogis. And breathe. You've got a few breaths right here. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling, right? Not waiting for it to be over. Living in this breath, this pose, this life, right? It's okay to want more, but we've got to appreciate this one. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Feel what you feel. Gorgeous. You'll slowly begin to roll yourself up. Keep the chin in towards the chest. Take your time. Maybe you'll roll up with a smile. This should feel good. Yeah. Nice. So you're going to help your knees together. We're coming onto our back. Our feet will draw underneath our knees. The arms alongside. A little belly work. Why not? Tuck the chin in towards the chest. 1 vertebrae at a time. Ease your way onto your back. Take your time, yogis. You've got a whole lifetime. Arms alongside the body. Drop the knees out wide. Let the soles of the feet come together. This is reclined cobbler's pose. Take 1 hand to your belly, 1 hand to your heart. Close your eyes and let gravity do this hip opener, yeah? Drop the shoulders away from the ears. You've got 5 to 8 nice long breaths. Feel the belly rise. Feel the belly fall. Every opportunity to let go. We hold on to so much that is not ours and that we just do not need. Breathe and let go. Every inhale is an opportunity to take in all that is new and good. And who doesn't want that? Take just a few more breaths. Luxuriate in it. Why not? And when you're ready, you'll send the hands to the outer edges of your knees. Draw them in towards your body. Give yourself a hug. It should feel good. Nice. And then as you exhale, roll over onto your right side. So you'll take a pause here. Just be rested in this child's fetal position. And then when you're ready, you'll use your arms to help you climb your way up to sit. I like the head to be the last to draw up, chin in towards the chest. Still breathing. What about the breath? Coming up to sit in our easy cross-legged pose. Let the knees drip out wide. Sit tall, yogis. Why not? Turn the palms towards the sky. Close your eyes. Find an easy seat. We've spent the last 30 minutes or so looking for an opening, a space. It's always been there, you know. Drop the shoulders away from your ears and tune back into the breath, that life force, all that we are. Remember what's important. Remember who's important. Perhaps remember that now is the only thing that we have. You're welcome to stay just like this in a seated stillness, or maybe you come to lie on your back for your Shavasana, your final pose. If you're doing so, rock your shoulders away from your ears. Let the arms come away from your body. Let the legs splay out and then get heavy. Let go. There's nothing to do. You're seated in stillness. Sit up tall and send the shoulders away from the ears. Find that space between the two physical eyes and send the breath right there. If you're on your back in Shavasana, take as much time as you need. It is a beautiful thing, rest. When you're ready, you'll draw your knees into your chest, roll over onto your right side, just as we did before, and come to sit. We'll all take our hands to our heart center. Draw the thumbs right into the center of your chest. Sit up taller than you have all day long. I bow to the light that is within you. Namaste. Thanks so much. Stay NavaFit.